Greetings, synergizing comrades, and welcome back to Synergy. Today we're endeavoring upon our desert district, which is a new addition that we've built over here. Once again, I have a nice fresh cup of tea, and I hope that you do too. Now, I must confess, before we started, I did think about this quite a lot because I wanted to make sure that I have a good layout so that the first 10 minutes of this video is not me just looking at like, maybe here, no, over there, no, over there. So let me show you what I've come up with. And it did take me like half an hour. So we're gonna make some placeholder buildings. First, I want to make sure we have the road here. And then we're gonna go in with our houses. So I'm kind of thinking about where the edge is that we want to have, but I think I'm going to start with just the middle here as, well, actually, maybe we'll start here. Ooh, now you've got me doubting myself. This is exactly what I wanted to prevent. Well, I think I'll go like this. And we are gonna go with 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then up in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, that's solid. That is a brand new problem that I did not envision in my sketch. Okay. I have an alternative. I know what we're doing. We're not gonna do this road. It's fine. We don't need it. And you know why we don't need it? You're gonna know in a moment. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3, 4. We have to destroy you. I'm sorry. So we'll just get rid of some of these cinder sprouts as well. Okay, good. And so one more house over there. We're gonna just lay out the road. And then we can get rid of the houses again. It's just a sort of... We don't want the houses to actually be built yet. We just want them to be laid out. So I will do this. And then we'll wait until they've destroyed the cinder boys so that we have some space. And then we're going to continue. This is an experiment to see if this is even a good idea. But I think it is. Okay, pause. So next, we are actually going to move this tree to the middle. But first, let's put these buildings back in. And we're going to skip one over there. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go in. Oh, actually, we'll put the road like that. And then we take you. And we'll go, I think 11, maybe? Let's see how far it reaches. Okay, okay. I think what I want to do is I actually want to shift them up by one house, or shift them down by one house, so we'll do that. Just because I want this water to be to hit all of the houses. So we're going to shift them down, which means we're going to be deleting that, and also that. I don't like that you can just destroy a thing irrevocably at an intersection of the canal and the other thing. So then you also have to go. Trust me, there is a plan here. I just didn't want to make it off camera. You know, I didn't want to go, hello everyone, here's a finished product. So I did a little bit of thinking, a little bit of planning, and then the execution we are doing here. So now, 1, 2, 3, the bit, that is correct, right? That should be... Did I not shift you down? Did I not shift them down by 1? Did I just recreate what I just deleted? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't push the other side yet. Everybody, please don't look at me. There we go. There we go. This is the plan. You can see the tree is now sort of centered again. So I think this is the correct situation. And then I'm gonna change this to be like this. And that's the beginning of our journey here. So let's just make sure that this tree is kind of centered. I think it is. So this tree should be providing shade to all of those houses. And then I think we can even remove that. And then I actually also want to get rid of that. And just make it a canal, a regular canal. Okay. Then we go on with building the rest of the stuff that needs to be in here. So we're gonna start with you. So everybody must have water. This will provide water to everyone. Then we're going to provide... let's begin with the small stuff, and then we can go bigger as we continue. A bench here does make sense. It's gonna cover a lot. We could also turn it that way and put it somewhere here, but I think I'm gonna put the bench here. And then we can put one bench. Is there any buildings that are gonna need to be there? Unclear. So bench here, bench here. Then we have our beautiful magnetic pillar, which only takes 1 slot. So we can put one pillar here. And the other one there. This pillar could also be here, in case we run out of space in there. So maybe we'll put this pillar here for now, because I don't know how much stuff we'll have inside. Then we go into the... That's all the well-being, right? Oh, no, never mind. We still have the canteen and the stuff. Oh, wait. That's also that stuff. So, wait. Social. Social? Social. You could be here. I think that's kind of cute. I'm gonna put you there. We'll see if that's any good. And then, actually, I think I might want to turn it around. Turn it around. And then perhaps the cafeteria back here. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. We'll put it there. So the tree is here. There's water. There's the culture. Okay, moving on to more culture. So we have the ornate ground panel. That actually looks kind of perfect over there. And that did miss the ones in the bottom, so we're gonna need something here. Maybe you. Or wait. Ooh, no, that still means that the corner one is without it. But that would be kind of nice if it could go there. Unfortunately, it can't. Okay. So you could just be out here in the corner. And then you... Oh, look at that. Okay. Just two floating things to cover the culture. Right. Now, we should probably do food next, because while we do have the canteen, we do not have... Do you need a kitchen? No. We do not have a cellar. And a cellar is kind of important. If we put a cellar here, then we've kind of... There's nothing else that can go there, but it's the same on both sides. So I'm going to say cellar up here. And then, so that's the cellar. We have the water. We have infirmary. We could put the infirmary somewhere. Ooh, but not there because it wouldn't fit. Well, the infirmary has a super long range, so maybe we could do something with the infirmary from the other district, actually. Just move it up here instead. Yeah, that seems one infirmary covers more things, so let's just do that. So sorry to this infirmary, but you are going to be moved. Look at that. That's actually lovely. And... what am I looking at here? Oh, see, we could move it exactly there. Covers everything. So let's get rid of these brambles. All right, we got to remember to move that infirmary. Next, I think we have everything else except for the knowledge. Field laboratory is some free knowledge for everyone. And then the rest is decoration. We could even have another road across like this. I think I'll leave it like this for now, and we'll build what we have, and then we'll see about decorating it as well. And then yes, so let's first remove this stuff. This pillar, I think we can actually put the pillar back in. Magnetic pillar. Ooh. Get magnetized, gang. What if we put one of the other ones? Aren't some of these like two? Yeah, look at that. We could even go for a different pillar. Huh. It's the same area of effect. This one just needs bricks. I think I'll just put the magnetic pillar though. Oh, there we go. Now, whose range is bugged? Alright, so we remove that. And look at that. Wonderful thing that we're doing there. And we're gonna actually build a... What? We're gonna build a straight line here. Remove those. Oh. Why are the frames so busted? Okay, there we go. And then that can actually continue through as well. And can you become high priority? I need you to plant this tree yesterday. Okay, so this also gives us the opportunity to later have more water go into this district as well, which is going to save us some water costs. Although we have done this very tightly, so there's not going to be a lot of space to put irrigation through, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, right. We gotta cancel these houses. I forgot. The final step is actually we have to redo the houses because if you'll remember, the houses have 3 different styles. And so we're gonna alternate the styles a little bit. So I'll leave these 2 up. But the rest of the houses are going to have to be redone. So we'll go, so these are the classics. You can get that. Let's just sort of space them out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can maybe face over there already. 2 of the same ones next to each other sometimes isn't the worst thing. Then you can be here. And here. And there. And then some of these. These will be the most noticeable because they're the only ones with a brown top. So I'll try to space them out. And we'll put one over there as well. And then some basics. Yeah, you know what? You can also be basic here. The houses could also be facing inward, actually. I didn't even think of that. They don't even all have to face outward. Be facing inward. It's like a cul-de-sac. And that's where all the goodies are. Oh. Well, in that case, didn't we do 2 of the same ones of the green variety somewhere? Here, yeah. There you go. That one can face down. Lovely. Okay, everyone, descend upon your things. What's your problem? No carrier available. Oh, that's probably that thing. Okay. This will actually be a lot of houses. This district can only take 26 people. And this is, so it's gonna be 6 times 2 plus 4 plus 3. So that's 12, 20, 19. 19 times 3 is gonna be 60, 57. So honestly, we're overdoing it with the houses. But we can always level up this district. You know what I mean? It is kind of sad that you cannot pause houses to say, hey, don't come and live in here yet. Because maybe that's going to be a problem, actually. Overpopulation. So maybe we want to delete some of these houses before they build them. Yeah. Let's just do that. So how many houses are we left with then? 3 times 4 is 12. Which is still more than this. We're going to be overpopulated soon. But we can level up this district soon enough, I think. Oh, they'll definitely want an infirmary in this district. Wonder if we can make that work. Hold on. Does the infirmary provide you with a bonus as well? This district does not care for an infirmary. So... Yep. 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 Wonderful. So we're already gonna provide an infirmary here, and we can probably also road it up. Too hot for what? Are you gonna need a different temperature? That's okay. We can deal with that. Too hot to handle. We could probably also make this house turn that way so that it's not facing a pool of water. Or we just give it one thing, one little approach. Hey, that works too. That works for me. Okay. Is this tree ever going to happen? You guys. Is there like a limit? Can it not be planted there? What's the situation? Wait, is there like a cannot be planted in? No. So why isn't the arborist actually planting this tree? I'm putting 2 people in there. Because everything's gonna depend on this shade. Okay, we're gonna have a cellar here. I'm also gonna give you this road just so that we don't end up roadless. How much water do we pump here? 16 for bonus water. And it will cover all of these buildings, which means we could disable one of these fountains. You know what? We'll do that. I'm pretty satisfied with our plans here. Let's just make sure that they work out. Plant nursery, can you plant this tree? Hell yeah. It's been planted. It's unhappy. But you know, as soon as the water hits, I think it's gonna be okay. As soon as that water comes in, I think it's gonna be happy. Simple dishes. Let's increase that to 100. All right, let's just let them do this work for a moment. Actually, no. We have other stuff to do. We have to deal with this expedition. Okay. Also, we probably need to do this. I guess we could get temporary shades in here while the tree grows, because those trees do seem to grow for a while. Another thing that I noticed was we could add another weather station. We could add it here and cover both of these areas, because I don't think we have the weather station in either district yet. So put the weather station there, get some coverage. Get some science coverage. Alright, so are you guys doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing? Yep. Let's get this expedition on the way. Where are we expediting to? There's 2 different locations that we have to go to. Send an expedition to the signal beacon. Oh, so we have to go to one first so that we even unlock the other. Well, then I guess let's go here because we get a tablet. I'm gonna say send... Wait a second. Oh, the optional tasks are faster the more people you have. Oh. Interesting. We should send 9 people out. How many would it be to do? Damn, look at that. Okay. Anyway. 3 destinations in the area. 420 satiety. Let's go. Gonna do an expedition real quick while they work on this stuff. Our water's still going out. Up. We could probably... Okay, we're gonna save one more pontoon for you all. What is the level 4 for you? Whoa! That's something pretty important. Oh, have you guys completely stopped planting? Can anyone tell me why nothing's working here? It can't just be that we don't have enough water. But it could be that we have thousands of toxic water. Is it just that they're not getting their deliveries done in time, or what? More sour pods, more of these, more of these. These guys don't even have a kitchen of their own. It's all taking a very long time for things to get done. What do we already have a ton of that we don't need? I mean, the water seems to really be fine. So maybe we free up a few more pontoons, but then there's a sweltering season coming up. I guess I'm just gonna get these pontoons emptied. Oof, the frames again. Can I clear the... Sometimes we get a frame drop and then it just sort of fixes itself. I have no idea how. That's certainly not how. Look at how many people we have carrying. Even the high priority tasks are not getting done. These resources will soon disappear. You guys, these are planks. Please don't waste the planks. Thank you. It's growing! It's growing and it's in good health. Also, water pump. Oh look, we've changed the ground. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh no, bonus when planted in moist soil. Okay. We don't want this to get too moist because it's gonna get unhappy, right? Oh no, are you gonna become unhappy because it's moist? Are you moistening the soil? Anyway, we can turn this off. Should not change anything. Hell yeah! Weather station is done. This is more workers, more area, right? Yeah, it's not amazing for us right now. Still have not seen much planted here. Are you guys doing anything? You're still at 10. Oy. I am very happy about this place though. I think this place is gonna look cool. It's a little bit too methodical with the circles. Also, I thought I was gonna have such a, you know, period of like, ooh, we really fixed some of our housing issues, but now that I'm looking at it, not really that fixed. Okay, so we should definitely produce, we should definitely expand this place. So a carpentry, a paper mill, an arts house, picker's cabin. I think we're gonna do a little farming area here. Now that we have the water in this area, I think that's great. So we could definitely plant some stuff. I do like that it already highlights things that are gonna make your place happier. So let's take a look. Oh. A carpentry, a pharmaceutical factory. That's kind of a... We don't need it, but we can put it somewhere just to sort of be doing its thing. So I'll put it back here, out of the way. Although here I think makes more sense, and we can always move these things around. What else makes you happy? A carpentry. Can it fit in there? No, unless we twist. So you go there. Carpentry, pharmaceutical factory. And these don't need workers in order to provide their bonus, right? So pharmaceutical factory, carpentry. We already have an infirmary. Baker's cabin, arborist workshop. That's fine. Where's the farm? How does one unlock the farm? What do you do again? You remove moisture from the environment, but you provide water. School. Cold bathhouse. Oh, agriculture. There it is. Maybe we jump for that now. Bird nest. That's very cute. Okay, agricultural farm. So that's better than a picker's farm, right? Presumably. Oh, wow. It's massive. It does feel like it belongs in this area. Just can't tell where yet. Maybe over here. Maybe it's time for these water towers to get removed. / moved. Sorry to these water towers. These are all meant to just be... They were just for when we were super mega stocking for the drought. So they can go somewhere else. Sure. I mean, it looks kind of silly to have two here next to each other, but it's okay. Sometimes we get silly. In life, sometimes you get silly, you know? Alright. So... Agricultural farm. Also, this place has not had its roads upgraded at all. We gotta do that at some point. Look at it! Wow! How lovely! 20 new children! Okay, we should have more adults now that are going to be able to produce some labor. Canteen, you're going to be more important. T-bar, you don't need anything. So then, after you're done with that, Spherical Forum, Embassy, Auditorium. Right. I think you're going to get a temporary... The plant nursery... Well, actually, that plant nursery is not that far away. So we did find out that this area is amazing for plants. It's a little shaded haven for plants. So I think, what if we just produce a sunshade tree here? And then we can have a little farm in the shadow of this tree. And we can have diluvian bushes and cabbage shrubs. How much space is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would go rows of 2 with roads in between. Is that silly? Roads do seem like a little bit of a wasted space. But I don't know if they can walk past them or if they're solid. So I think we do need roads in between. So let's go put a road next to this. And then let us begin the plan. So we definitely want a sunshade tree because the shade is the thing that is great. Right there. That seems lovely. And then 1, 2, and a road. What if we use dirt roads in the middle here? That really gives it the vibe that this is an agricultural space. That's 3. That's a space of 3! Oh no. I miscalculated. The miscalculation has made this look silly. Well, I guess we could put the tree up here. Okay, yes, I have an alternative theory, so change plant. So we go from there to here. And then we go bush, 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 bush. I'm not having a stroke, I promise. Bush, 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 bush. Veggie, 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 veggie. Veggie, 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 veggie. Oh. Veggie, veggie. And then another space. Veggie, 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 veggie. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No, that does work. Okay, it does work. Okay. I think this will be lovely. I will actually get another plant nursery because these plant nurseries do seem to work really slowly. So, Flora. We can get a plant nursery. Where is the agricultural farm gonna be? It could be there. Oh, we could actually put it there. And then that could be a straight line like that. No, you know what? We'll put it there. Because otherwise I'm worried that there's not actually a useful road through this district. There's no straight line, right? So I think we'll put it there. It could also have gone here. And that wouldn't have made me mad either. So that's one agricultural farm. And we'll see how much labor one farm can do. Because it kind of feels like sometimes these farms and stuff, they might as well be multiples here. I don't think all of this work is being done around this area. What's your problem? Oh, I actually removed a useful water tower. Whoops. Don't worry. Here you go. So then you can just, you know, if it's temporary, we could just put it where the houses are going to be. And that way we can continue planning the rest of the city without problems. Is there any need for a picker's cabin after this is built, though? After we've discovered agriculture, do we still need picker's cabins for any reason? We don't know. Pharmaceutical factory. You could just be doing something that the other one isn't doing. There you go. You get bonuses from bushes and cabbages, right? Yep. Cool. So we've got the agricultural farms being built. We've got carpentry being built. We don't have these. We don't have these, which are the biggest things. Floral composter, fossil display, and canvas shed. We do not have those. Have a moss stitch. Would you like a moss stitch? No. Floral composter, fossil display, and canvas shed. Who's got those for me? Oh, that's useful. There they are. And a scent garden, which increases stuff. Okay. It does take a lot of heritage. And I'm wondering if we need to move onwards towards other stuff. Oh, is this a school? A science exhibition. Oh my goodness. Roomy. Oh no. Why? Why would you do this to me? Is it just bigger houses? Okay, it's just bigger houses, but it's fine. I just made a new living district, invent new houses. Should have looked forward, to be fair. All right, here we go. Beauty of the world. Now we have these decorations and a scent garden, which makes people even happier. Let's see if we can get this scent garden anywhere useful, though. We do have some space here. Hello, scent card. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Holy shit. That is... Does any of you benefit? Oh, you benefit from a scent garden, don't you? Okay. Well, wow. Okay, so that's big. I guess we build one here, huh? Yup. Is it just the one? No. Okay, that's fun. That's fun for us. Lovely. I don't think we need a carpentry. I think we're pretty good without one right now. We just basically wanted to place it here just for this business. Now, you also presumably would like a scent garden, right? Because you actually benefit from that. Oh, but it also, a farm also does the same thing. Okay. And what is it if we do this? Oh, that's actually pretty important. Okay. I mean, we might as well build one. We don't have to keep it operational, right? Oh. As far as I understand, you don't actually have to... keep them running for them to provide their bonus. Kind of would fit there. This lovely scent garden. But it does, we could even put it even further out because that's the edge of the map. Scent garden out here. Just a wild location for the scent garden, you know? I guess for now it can be here and then later we can move it further out. How's your planting going? Oh, you are actually doing some planting. So I think maybe I will change my mind for this last row. I can't speak. We could actually remove these 2 rows and make veggies here instead. Because we got a lot of sour pods now. So let's do that. And then we can get rid of the bushes. Sorry to these bushes. Although it could be the bush farm versus a veggie farm somewhere else. Oh, now I'm undecided. Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll do it that way. We have other places where we can focus on veggies. That way it's going to be easier to track where we have what. Plus, having a little bit of extra space on one does mean when we eventually need to maybe add something new like that wheat or whatever we saw, we'll have space that we can just be like, oh, we have 1,000,000 bushes, so we can get rid of them. Okay. It's all bushed up. The agriculture... Oh, wow. That is a lot of citizens that can work here. Okay, so you guys are working over there. And now I'm going to remove that from you. And you guys are working... Here's what we do. Fire the pickers from here. What was your last task? Was just picking. Picking. Why double picking though? I'm gonna say picking here. And then seeding. Oh, that's why. Okay, well then we'll do the other way around. You do picking. And I'm going to split this halfway. Picking here. Seeding the back after you've picked. That makes sense to me. And then you can be fired and move to work here. Provides 100%. So is reaping faster? Oh, we can't even reap anything here. Oh, that's a whole different material. Wait, can we uproot these? No. Oh. Well, fuck me sideways then. Okay. That's okay. I understand I have bamboozled myself. I understand when I've bamboozled myself. In that case, we must also get picking cabins here because the agricultural farm isn't gonna cut it. Sorry. Feels like way more people can live here though. So if one extension there, one extension there. Could move this one here. Once the stuff is planted. Expedition has reached its destination. Alright everyone, it's time to... There's a fourth? I didn't know there'd be 4 different destinations. I thought that was one of the few. Offering some shade. Okay, so first I'm gonna have you visit the camp, and then you'll go over there. Maybe they'll get more food or something. Damn. That's kind of annoying, because that means we'll have to return to that area as well. So, you can't do anything. That's okay. You can just be there and be decorative. Yeah, I understand. Pickers' cabins, and we're gonna need 2 of them because the pickers work far less efficiently when they are here. Outside of a green district. Nope, there's a field laboratory. Could do a pickers' cabin here. Oh. That's cute, but no. Also here. To sort of fit in with this rock. Oh, this rock is even wider. I suppose. Yeah, we'll have 2 pickers here. I feel like we need 2. I don't know, maybe maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, we also had some new decorations, right, that you like. Hell yeah. Wait. Night music. The city recently got a new reveille, and its inhabitants are far from happy about it. Amateur musicians are gathering to craft makeshift instruments and compose songs. However, these young musicians still need to do their daily tasks so that they can get together very early in the morning. Naturally, this strange racket really disturbs a lot of citizens, preventing them from resting and even putting them in danger due to the resulting exhaustion. Even though everyone deserves sound sleep, would be a pity to discourage these young artists. Maybe we could open new places to accommodate their rehearsals without disturbing anyone. Have a social of at least 24! Can we even have a social that's... Oh, okay, we can. But are we gonna? Alright, we did have a few more spaces, right? Where we could put decorations. What else did you want? Floral composter, fossil display, canvas shed. It's a 2x1. Boo! Well, it does kind of fit over there. Look at how happy that tree is, though. I think we really made a nice little city district here. The frames do be leaving though. Oh my goodness, it's been an hour. What the heck? Okay, everyone. We're gonna have to wrap up, but I think we've done a nice thing here. I'm of course still patiently waiting for these guys to plant any of these plant. I guess let's give them the order to finish the planting here. So it's that, and then, I mean, I would love to put more bushes around here. But also, we do want whipping gourds. Whipping gourd. Yeah, we'll see if they can walk past the whipping gourd. I don't know. I still am not sure if these things are solid or not. Put the whipping gourds down. Also, I want these to be groups of 12, not groups of 10. So I'll just give them a little bit extra. So 12, 12, 12, 12. And then there's room in the back to put something else. I guess we could, for now, just add some more. Ooh. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And have you planted anything? No! I don't understand why these are not planting. I guess they just need all these seeds delivered, and so that'll be a thing that they'll need a lot of work for. It's okay. Once these are done, the seeds are gonna come in real quick. And we can remove these diluvian bushes, as we will no longer need them soon enough. We're so close to this square being maxed out. We could give it a bunch tree somewhere. Okay, well, we gotta do that next time because we've gone for a super long time, and maybe also once I save the game and restart it, the frames will be back to normal. But yeah, I'm quite happy with what we're building here. Let's just mouse over all of these so that these go away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, look. This district is gonna have a lot of space, it seems. So that's nice. Because then we can, if this is successful, we can do another one of them. Because it's a quite compact way of putting a lot of houses down. So we could do another one. We could do something over here. The plant nursery is temporary. The cinder sprouts could go away. And then it could be shared with the observatory square, because if this one reaches higher tiers, maybe this one will also have some more space. Alternatively, we could do one on this side, although this will be... Oh no, this is not. This can be built over. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. I think things are looking up. I don't know. There's a sweltering season coming up, and I think it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble, but we're gonna hopefully survive it. It does mean that this stops working, right? Does the water pump stop working when the... Oh no, maybe the water pump just needs dirty water during the dry season. Okay, I understand. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay, everybody. We're gonna get the sweltering season next time. I mean, I guess I could just keep going for a little bit. Not this. Yeah, we could just keep going for a little bit longer. I just want to see if any of this planting happens. We're just low on seeds, you know? Maybe we should stop cooking our seeds. Pretty sure we switched one of our kitchens to seeds. We still only have 2 kitchens. You're doing pods too. How about you also start doing pods too? Because I see that we are back to good numbers with that. Expedition has reached its destination. Strange cradles. I think this is new artwork that we've not seen before. Approaching a small group of buildings, the explorers spot a strange silhouette on the ground, bulging spheres emerging like bubbles from craters in the ground. These domes are just a few steps in diameter and are composed of a thin and soft membrane that seems ready to rip at the slightest touch. However, beyond that surface, something catches the explorer's attention. Small bunches of greenery within each dome, full of pods, bulbs, and vegetables. Oh, hell yeah, we already have the knowledge. Study the phenomenon. Small spiral-shaped roots lie in the trough. Our experts will surely know how to introduce this specimen into our environment. We got a new plant as a bonus for all of the work we did. Ocular stem. That's fun. Okay, next location. Let's go to the glade. Oh, oh. Okay. It's a lot of bushes and they're not all being picked. And this is 4 people in this picker's cabin. So with that 2 picker's cabin, I think it's maybe not even going to be enough again. But yeah, we just need a lot of seeds right now. So I think it was a good idea to set the order on the seed picking, the seeding. We're also using... Oh, we're not using seeds. We're decomposing bees. Oh, so what are we using seeds for at all? I mean, planting new stuff, yes. But where else are our seeds being used? Is there anywhere that we're using seeds? We just don't know. Those hatted trees are so unhappy over there. That one's kind of happy. I think we're doing a pretty good job, honestly. Are you guys working? What's the tea? It doesn't seem to be working. But what's missing? We don't know. Are you guys gonna build anything? Again, they're missing the seeds. You know what we haven't built up here in this new town? A storage building. A small warehouse. And maybe that would be smart to add to our place. So where do we want it? It does fit over there. It does fit over... Ooh, this is a 4, so... Could fit in the shade of this mountain. What about adding 2 warehouses? One here. And one here. Okay. So we don't have these. We don't have these. We're planting these already. They've started planting stuff. Okay, good for them. Well done, everyone. And then, yeah. City decorations range increase is nice. Maintenance cost of district buildings. Prevention. Oh, it's so nice that we built the scent garden in here. Excellent. Expedition has reached its destination. Moniliosis. After having a hard time for days in the desert, the explorers find a small grove to rest in the shade. However, some deformations in the leaves of the trees draw their attention. Their inspection quickly confirms part of the grove suffers from a sickness that will decimate all the trees in a few cycles. Maybe the expedition could do something to prevent this disaster. Hell yeah, we have the thing. Plant reintroduction project must be completed in the research tree to be used in exploration events. Treat the ailment. The epidemic affecting... Oh, we got another plant? That's awesome. The epidemic affecting the grove seems to come from a particularly aggressive mold that develops away from the sun. By clearing decayed branches and roots, the explorers are able to leave the trees in better shape that they found and even manage to extract an unknown specimen. The Lepidopteran willow! That's what we needed. Okay. So this antenna is a different thing. That antenna is a different thing. Okay, so do we want the chasm or the ruins? Let's go ruins. It's gonna be great. This is such a pretty building. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Anyway, now I want to finish that warehouse so that we don't have like a construction in here. And we should add more of these houses in. So I'll add you. Small warehouse. And we'll say just max all. Just need a little bit of everything. You're not on max all, right? You're a free-for-all. Yeah, this one's a free-for-all, which means mushrooms are walled out. So having a little bit of max all means that there will be a small amount of everything in the area, which is always nice. What about you? Are you also? Okay, so this is another free-for-all, which means I'll make this one a max all as well. So we have some places that store overflow and other places that store a little bit of everything, just to make sure that we are not overstocking. Also, did I leave space here in our planting plans? Yes, I did. I left space to put water. Because imagine, we put the water in here. What's that? Corn? What the heck? Corn has manifested. What? What? Okay, well, we know what to do next time. We're gonna find out the secret of this corn. What the heck? There's more of it. There's way more of it. What's happening? Where is all this corn coming from? What? Okay. Is it spawning around the farm? The secret of the corn. Okay, well, everybody, we gotta wrap up. We went a little bit extra 10 minutes today. I just wanted to finish some stuff here. But that's awesome. That's great. What we've just discovered is awesome. Look at our beautiful new district. It's a little bit silly looking now that I see it. I think once there's more stuff built around the new houses and this stuff is filled in, it's gonna be a little bit less empty looking. But I do love the concept, and I love what we've built so far. So there's definitely some nice stuff here. Now, next time we're gonna discover the secret of the corn. But before that, we're gonna have some other games. So actually, no, this video is gonna come out on Friday, and so the next video is gonna be on Monday, which should also be a synergy video, unless I get some work done on some other stuff. So I hope that you all are gonna be joining me for that. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Look at our wonderful settlement. We're sort of slowly closing in some of these gaps in between our various districts. I think maybe possibly our last district, if we're gonna have just one more, we're gonna put out here in the desert and then really work on maybe cleaning out some of this stuff as well. I don't know. I'm very much enjoying this game though. So yeah, we are running out of time eventually. It's cycle 21, so can't be long left in this singular mission. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. I said that before. So as always, you can always come say hi at twitch.tv/Lelling, where I stream 5 times a week. And you can also check out all of my other stuff. They should be popping up on screen. I do a lot of Let's Plays, not just of Synergy, but also other games, city builders, management games, and I do first looks and demos and stuff like that around new releases. My bread and butter are city builders, management games, as said before, and also I like a tower defense from time to time as well. So, with all that being said, thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a nice rest of your life, stay solidary, and goodbye.